all the central committee members of Arogya Sena, members of Maharashtra State Committee, members of Pune District and Pune City Committee, members of SPIF, especially the members of the Programming Committee, all the three juries who are actually internationally acclaimed filmmakers, Gagan Vihari Borate, Sohil Vaidya, Bijon Imtiaz, all the sponsors. Actually, this is for the first time that Arogya Sena Smita Patil International Film Festival has got sponsors. Till today, for all these years, this festival was run by the soldiers of Arogya Sena, all the Arogya Sainiks. They stood behind this platform, which I dreamed of making available to the filmmakers across the globe, showcasing their talent and offering them freedom of expression, a platform which will help them to showcase their talent fearlessly. Also, the reason why we chose short films and not the feature films for this festival to be showcased, because short films cannot be made for the commercial purpose, that is number one. They do not get any platform like commercial films, like theaters. Actually, I have been demanding since last so many years that government should make it mandatory for all the multiplexes to make available at least one screen for showcasing the short films. Because if you have seen these short films for last 2 days, you will realize that there were many short films which were much more powerful than the feature films. In 10 minutes, in 20 minutes, some of the films in few minutes, they have expressed so many things, so many aspects of human life, so many aspects of the society. They have touched so many problems of the various parts of the society so powerfully that sometimes I feel that they're much more powerful medium of expression as compared to the feature films. And if you look at the finances, I think that is a stark contrast. Many of the short films are made in just a few lakh rupees and sometimes in less than a lakh of rupees. And still they have power of expressing something. Now, usually I avoid mentioning short films in my speech because that could be an hint of getting the awards. But today I am really tempted to talk about few films and especially The Last Meal. I think I have not seen any powerful film made on Bhagat Singh than this short film. I could not hold my tears. This one short film portrays all the aspects of Bhagat Singh, for what he stood, for what he sacrificed. And at the same time, it touches all the aspects of the complexity of pre-independent India. And very unfortunately, the kind of equal society which Bhagat Singh dreamed of, I think we are still far away from that society, and that has been powerfully expressed in so many other short films. Like Yes Sir, and many other films. So I really congratulate all the filmmakers. This time there was overwhelming response to the festival. I still remember our first festival, which was held in a touring theatre. It was in Sani Guruji Smarak, which is our own campus, where we used the screen which we use for the training of Arogya Sainiks. We used the projector which we use for training of the Arogya Sainiks. And all the films were invited in the physical format. And I still remember that how hard our team had to work and how many posters we have put in so many film institutes inviting the films. And now, after 10 years, the festival has moved to a very prestigious venue, that is NFI. And in the morning, when I came with legendary actor Mohan Agashe here in the theatre, there was no space for us, and I was really afraid for few seconds that whether he has to watch his own film standing in the theatre. But I think he must have been very happy looking at the crowds and the response which we have got. Today we are standing on the brink of a very difficult time in the history of our nation. There is a possibility of declaration of the Hindu Rashtra, or maybe somebody can call it Ramarajya. The whole world is leaning towards right. And whenever the ideology starts leaning towards right, the first thing that happens with that nation is the strangulation of the freedom of expression, individual's freedom, and the democracy of the nation. And there is a tremendous danger that we may be heading towards this. We are heading towards a tunnel. If you look at the tunnel from distance, you always see a semicircle of light. And after that, there is a tunnel of darkness. And you never know that how long you will be crossing that tunnel of darkness. Today we are standing at that moment. And after watching many films, I have become again very hopeful that all the young filmmakers are aware of this crucial period through which our country is going. And many of them, especially that film, The First Thing Fast, I think Sohail has used a fantastic word for that film, that is mockumentary. So it is just such a powerful comment on what is happening around. So I really congratulate all the filmmakers. There was overwhelming response from the filmmaker side also. I heard from juries that they had really difficult time in selecting films for awards. We have so many wonderful films that sometimes I feel that awards should be multiplied. We are giving 10 awards. It could be 20, it could be 30. But no. We cannot give so many awards, and we have to restrict ourselves because our awards are actually valueless, but still we try to give some, money for every award. So we have a lot of limitations. We are not a funded organization. Last 30 years, Arogya Sena has been working across our nation during natural disasters. That is our real main work. And I am very proud to tell you that you mention a disaster. Arogya Sena's medical team was there. At the time of tsunami in Kerala, Tamil Nadu, floods in Orissa, floods in Maharashtra, floods in Kerala, earthquake in Nepal, earthquake in Kashmir, floods in Kashmir. last year's floods in Assam. You mention the place, you mention the state. All these Arogya Sainiks who are actually organizing this festival were with me, putting their lives in danger so many times. Many times we had to take boats and cross the flooded rivers to reach the people who had not got any medical aid. Arogya Sena has treated more than 3 lakh patients at the disaster site free of cost in last 30 years. And at the same time, Arogya Sena fights for the public health rights of the people, and we are also concerned about the social and political health of the nation. And that is why Arogya Sena is organizing Smita Patil Film Festival. Smita Patil hails from our mother organization, that is Rashtra Seva Dal. And that is why we are conducting this festival in her name. I am very happy to see the response and the way this festival is growing every year. Of course, a lot of credit goes to the programming team. They have been inviting great films across the, from across the globe, and also the selection of the films for the final showcase is fantastic. I think our festival definitely stands amongst so many festivals because of impartial selection and putting only one thing in mind, the talent of the filmmaker. That is the reason this festival is gaining popularity day by day, and I am very sure that next year probably we will be able to grow more. Actually, this is a platform for youngsters to showcase their talent in the filmmaking. But at the same time, Smita Patil International Film Festival dreams of nurturing the talent also. And we are planning to have some programs, some workshops in the future if finances are available to us. The last thing I would say that whenever the political ideologies start leaning towards right, one more thing happens. We start entering the Orwellian society, and there is all of a sudden spate of propaganda movies. Propaganda movies are for appeasement of the people who are ruling the nation. It is psychophancy, and any psychophancy cannot be art. Propaganda movie is a death knell for the cinema as art. But I am very happy to see that you young filmmakers have been aware of all these things happening in the country, and you are touching all these aspects very fearlessly in your films. I congratulate well in advance, before declaration of the awards, all the filmmakers who have got the awards. I know who has got the awards, and I am very sure that you all will agree with selection of our awards. Thank you very much.